The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Yaakov was poverty-stricken. He was destitute. He desperately wanted to get a hold of a certain sefer because he was a budding, a flourishing Talmud Chacham, and he couldn't get the sefer. He couldn't afford it. He writes a letter to Moshe Sokolovsky, the Imre Moshe. And he says, anybody know what a letter is, by the way, today? A letter? Forgot it. Your pen with a paper, it's called a letter. We don't know what letter is. He writes a letter and he says, L'kovid, Hagoin, Hamafur. He says, I need a sefer. Please, I can't afford it. When Moshe Sokolovsky gets this letter, he too is destitute. He had to borrow money, had to go into debt to write the sefer. He's deliberating, what should I do? Should I give him the book or should I not give him the book? He ends up giving him the sefer. And Yaakov learns from the sefer and he steigs and he grows. And he hovers over the sefer. Fast forward, World War II breaks out. The Nazis, aside from making the world Judenrein, they want to make the world Svarimrein. They want to eviscerate, they want to decimate, take away every Jewish book. When the Talmidim of the Imre Moshe arrive in Israel, they look for an Imre Moshe, the book, because it was a classic. And there's not one book in the entire world to be found. They're all destroyed. And guess what happens? This fellow Yaakov comes to the Talmidim and he says, there's one book in the world and I have it. You see, because he did a chesed and he gave that book away, he saved his entire legacy for eternity. When he was deliberating, should I, little did he know that by giving away, that was the last sefer ever in the world. And who did Yaakov become? None other than the Heilige Stipler. And who knows if it was the faith that the Imre Moshe showed in him that allowed him to become the Stipler. Rabbi said, we're standing at Slichus. The chesed that you perform may very well be the last chesed for your family's future. It may be the chesed that will save you for posterity, for eternity. And therefore it's incumbent upon us to work so hard and to do every chesed possible, to unite together, to love one another, and Be'ez Hashem Yisbarach, to find the Eibishter, to make the Eibishter central in our lives.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org